Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's recipe we are going to learn how to make stuffed bell peppers. Now it's time to get into the ingredients, guys. So you guys are going to need some bell peppers, and it's important to get the bell peppers that sit up by itself, so that way when we're cutting the bell peppers you don't have to worry about trimming the bottoms. I got these bell peppers from Walmart, and if you haven't checked out my grocery haul, it'll be in the link below. Moving on, we're also going to need some fresh garlic, or if you have minced garlic in your cabinet, you can use that as well. We are going to use some onion. I prefer yellow or white onion. Some tomato sauce, or you can use diced tomatoes, but I like mine saucy, so I'm going to use tomato sauce. You are going to need some Italian style ground turkey. You are going to need some shredded cheese. You can use Monterey and Colby Jack, which is my favorite blend. I also have this blend I whipped up together, and I will provide that in the description below. We are going to add a nice amount of pink Himalayan salt to make sure that we are monitoring our sodium. And we are also going to top this recipe off with some parsley. Adding brown rice to this recipe is optional. Each stuffed bell pepper will be under 10 grams of carbs. So if you want more carbs, go ahead and add that brown rice. Now let's get started. We are going to take each bell pepper and we are going to cut off the top of the bell peppers. And do not throw this part of the bell pepper away, because we are going to use this to dice it and add it to our stuffing. Be sure to remove everything from the inside of the bell peppers. When you are finished with this step, you are going to pre-cook the bell peppers on 350 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. Now we're ready for dicing. So I'm going to begin dicing these bell peppers. Y'all, I love the flavor of bell peppers. I use them for my fajita recipe too that I have to share with y'all in the future. But y'all are just going to dice these up into little squares. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this over to the side so we can move on to the onion. I know people cut onions many different ways, but the easiest thing for me is just to take the skin off, cut a small section, and begin cutting it horizontally, and then turn it 90 degrees and doing the same exact thing. Now I'm going to put the onion on this side and I'm going to chop it vertically. And after this, we are ready to move on to the garlic. Fortunately, I have a garlic mincer on my cutting board, so I'm just going to peel the garlic and then I'm just going to mince it on my cutting board. Now that I have everything nicely chopped and minced, it is time to cook everything in the skillet. First, I'm going to start by adding some olive oil to my pan. Next, I'm going to add my onions, my bell peppers, my ground turkey, and my garlic to the pan. By this time, my kitchen was smelling absolutely amazing. You are going to cook this mixture until the onions are translucent and the ground turkey is fully cooked. Next, I'm going to add in my seasoning blend and my tomato sauce. Now it's time to add the parsley and the pink Himalayan salt. recipe, I also added in 1 packet of sweetener. If you guys are watching your carbs, you can add that in as well and replace the sugar. Next, we are adding in my favorite part, which is the shredded cheese. Monterey and Colby Jack is my favorite. I actually prefer that over cheddar. So guys, most definitely use that blend of cheese. Delicious. Now I'm going to add my rice, but keep in mind you don't need to add the rice, especially if you're watching your carbs. And keep in mind, if you guys don't want the bell pepper, you can eat it just as it is. If you have extras, you can put it in the freezer and store it for up to 3 months. It is now time to stuff our bell peppers. I'm just going to add our filling, and I'm going to top off each bell pepper with shredded cheese and parsley. We're going to put these bell peppers in the oven on 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes. And just to emphasize, please make sure that you pre-cook your bell peppers in the oven for 10 minutes while you're cooking your filling over the stove. This will ensure that your bell pepper will be nice and soft. Thanks for watching. Check out the health benefits in the description below and stay tuned for next week's recipe.